Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. Keeping in mind that these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. Also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, check out the description box below where you will find all the links necessary to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. I'll get you out further information from there. You can also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout section. Exactly. It's just like that. It's just a chill place to hang out with yours truly, and I hope to see you there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it and find out what is today's dice. We'll go ahead and do in love. So what is today's daily dice in regards to love, source? What messages do you have for my fellow humans? What would you like them to know? What is today's daily dice in regards to love? Okay, so we've got the 8th house. We've got Capricorn energy and we've got Neptune. This is interesting. Something's about to change. I'm going through changes. Yeah. Who sings that song? Is that an Ozzy Osbourne song? Well, I at least know he sang a song, a version of that song with his daughter. I at least know that. It's a beautiful song. Anyways. Yeah, there's something that's about to happen here. It's like, it feels like there's a little bit more groundedness coming in here, right? Like, there's been a lot that's been up and down. There's been a lot of uncertainties. Maybe who you're interested in or you yourself have been going through some sort of addiction here, which we do see when Neptune comes out. But you've been doing your best to follow your intuition. I feel like whoever this is has not followed their intuition. Like, I'm not laughing because that's such a... Well, they just haven't been following their intuition. Like, they're just too connected with the worldly way of life, and they just have a hard time connecting with their intuition. They just do, right? But it does feel like this is something because they felt like, oh my gosh, like my intuition is something that's terrible. Like, if I follow my intuition, that makes me like, I don't know, something I'm not supposed to be. Like, it's taboo. I don't want to be taboo. Like, I want to be normal like regular people. Well, everybody has an intuition, but it's an act of rebellion to follow your intuition, right? It's a true act of rebellion. And so it's like this idea of like they don't want to rebel against the societal norms. And so it does feel like something is just being brought up here where it's like that's about to change. So it does feel like there's a sense of mystery here that's playing out. Also, it does feel like there's some sense of intimacy that's going to come into play. Now, intimacy does not have to be sex, although with the 8th house, we do have that coming through. It can absolutely be a physical connection, but intimacy is so much deeper than that, right? Like, intimacy is an emotional, a mental connection. It's like being able to have these beautiful, deep conversations with one another, and this is something that's been very slow, very disciplined and persistent in its motion forward, right? So it does feel like this is something that either you've taken a long time to manifest or this person has taken a long time to manifest you. There's been a lot of fear that's connected to this connection, right? A lot of like, what if I do the wrong thing? What if I do this? So it does feel like the masculine here with the masculine energy depicting Capricorn. I know it's a feminine sign, but it is known as the father of the zodiac. We have this energy of the masculine. The one is the one that's been facing a lot of internal fears here. The one that's been afraid to really come into this more fluid type energy because that's where it's so scary. Like feeling like they're going to get rejected or like the world is going to turn their back on them. And so they're really trying to get their fears under control and really like let go and become more fluid and listen to their intuition here. You've been an absolute inspiration with them, like whether that's been you sharing your psychic gifts or your skills or your wisdom. They've definitely felt a lot of guilt coming through this, but they do see you as someone who's very spiritual and very open to the world, able to really connect with something that's unseen And you've taught them a lot about the journey themselves. And that's something they truly appreciate here, but they are still fighting a fear. So this could be someone who is a Pisces or a Scorpio, who is a Capricorn, has Neptune in Capricorn, or 8th house in Capricorn. You could have that as well. But that's the energy that I have here. Let's get some love on it. I got 5 on it. So they could be sending you messages through songs here. Does feel like something huge is transforming here, though. Like where they once... where I was blind, now I see. What is that? Amazing Grace. Yeah, Amazing Grace. They were once blind and now they see. Like they were scared. Yeah, it's just something that's very slow. Like even when they do come in. Okay, like Source is advising you to let things unfold. Pause. Slow down. Don't go rushing. Now I'm hearing that. Don't go chasing waterfalls. You stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Yeah. So like don't go chasing. Like that's the thing here. Like don't go running where you're not supposed to be going here. Like stick to what you know, and what you know has been slow, methodical steps. Like there's a reason for that. Okay, there's a reason for you to do things the way that they've got you doing things here. Let's get some more on it. Gemini energy coming out here. Yeah, curiosity, network, and intellect coming through here. So it's important for you to just stay grounded. And it's odd because Gemini is an air sign, but they're just saying here, stay grounded, because I feel like right now you're working to network and you're working to really get out there and share your energy with others in a unique way, whatever it is for you, right? Whether that's through a platform or just through helping others or through some sort of like giving back to the community. That's what they want you to keep focusing on. This person's going to come in flying, and there's like this almost underlying expectation that you need to give up everything from them. And that's what the fear is here, is that you're going to reject them because of that. But when you slow things down, it's going to make them face that fear. And remember, this is not someone who's trying to control you. Like they're not really trying to control you. It's not about that. This person's just dealing with their own insecurities that you trigger when you're around them. Just like I feel like they do trigger insecurities around you as well. But it's this energy. It's like, that's why Source is saying, take things slow here. Slow your roll. Okay, let's move at a nice and medium pace. If you all know what that's from. But anyways, what is it? A slow and medium pace. It's a song by Adam Sandler. It's a very naughty song, but yeah. Yeah, they're just saying to take it at a slow pace here. Don't go rushing. Right? Let the transformation happen, especially with the butterflies coming out here. Yeah, stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. Yeah, so be stubborn. Be stubborn. They may want to force you to go faster. Remember, it's nothing. They don't have bad intentions. That's not what I'm getting here. I feel like this person's just used to taking things very quickly. Or maybe you guys have taken things quickly in the past. But part of you completing this cycle is by you saying, hold up. Hold your horses, homie. Like, let's take a step back. Let's not be all rash about this. Okay, I'm not here to make rash decisions. I've grown. I've come a long way. We grown folk now. Okay, we ain't gonna play these little childish games that we was playing a year ago, 10 years ago, whatever. Right? Learn from the past. Like, I cannot make this stuff up. Oh, we've got elephant spirit. What is it? You may think I'm dumb, but I'll never forget how things turned out. I tried to rush into this. This is what it feels like. It feels like there's a point where you tried to rush into it, and things surely did not go your way. They just didn't go your way at all. And so that's what you've learned. Taking my time. Going real slow. Doing things how I want them to be done. Like, and you shouldn't feel bad about that. And it's not going to hurt this person's feelings if you do that. Like, they're going to follow your lead. That's really what's coming through here. It's like, they're not like mad about it or anything. They're going to really follow your lead. Yeah, and staying kind here is very important with fruit fat. Fruit fat. I don't know what that's going for. So we've got fruit bat, flying fox, staying kind. You know, I just saw a fruit bat on YouTube before I started. I don't know why. I was looking at shorts and a fruit bat came up and they said this is basically like a flying puppy. And so that makes me feel like it's interesting because I feel like it was for this reading. I feel like this person's going to follow after you like a puppy. Like they're just going to do what you want to do. And they're going to learn from you. Yeah. So in regards to love, they're definitely going to be learning a lot from you, a lot of wisdom. They're going to learn a lot from themselves, and they're going to see how beautiful you are and not rushing in. Like we have 20 and 22, which is 222, and that's trusting the process. So there's something major that's coming here. Something major. Yeah, something major is about to happen to you. Okay, they want one of these. I don't feel like we need to see the shadow here because I feel like the shadow is that the masculine was just dealing with their fear, right? That's what it felt like here. It's like this fear of coming through and being rejected, and so through that they're trying to control. Stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. Yeah. So it's important for you to just continue to live your life. Live the way that you've been living, and this person will figure out how they fit into that, okay? Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply with number 10 here. So again, this idea of completing the cycle, they're going to come in and show you how much they love you. Yeah, childhood innocence. You know, if you've been watching the love readings recently, I've done a couple. They've all been about healing this inner child aspect of ourselves. And this is no exception to the rule. It's all about healing your inner child. There's going to be a deep innocence between your connection with this person. Like it's going to feel like home. But it's also going to feel like it touches you in a very deep corner of your soul. Clear out the clutter. Number 28, which is 10 again. 10 is about being on your path of purpose. It's also about that completion. Letting go of what once was. That's why it's important for you to slow down. That's the main thing here. It's like you're clearing out the clutter, clearing out the old. Even if it's not with this person, you're clearing out how you used to show up with others. And that's what's so important here. This person is ready to take your lead. It's not that you're the one that's in control of the relationship. You're in control of how fast things unfold. So we have a little bit of faith. Goes a long way. Remember that. Yeah, having faith. And I think there was one of the love readings that I did that had 5 ones on it. And 1 is all about having faith. So we have 10, and we had completion on the bottom with full moon. Yeah, so definitely having faith here is very important. Knowing that you are going to get the person that's meant for you, and that ultimately you're going to be the one that kind of sets the dynamic there. And that's so important because it feels like in the past for you, everyone else has set the dynamic between you and them. Like they're the ones who have set the tone of the relationship, the pace of the relationship, and it almost feels like in an attempt to be pleasing or liked by them, you may have just gone along with it, not recognizing or realizing the toll that it was playing on you or the havoc that it was wrecking on your soul. And so that's why Source is saying just take things slow, be patient, especially in this game of love. We want to be patient. Remember, love is patient, love is kind, right? These are things that we always need to remember as we move forward in wanting to have a partner, a love relationship, a romantic relationship. So it does feel like this is about you pausing and just letting things unfold the way that they're meant to here. Okay, so if you feel like this is your reading, leave a little sun emoji down below and say, I heal my inner child so that I can have faith to what is rightfully mine. And leave me a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this beautiful message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.